Okay, y'all. Word on the street is Julio Foolio's mama is celebrating her tail off, y'all. She is celebrating justice for Julio Foolio. And I don't know if you all been keeping up, but we're about to talk about it, okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair accuses in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the Julio Foolio trial and all of that stuff, but all four have been found guilty. All four of them, y'all. And the guys, that is, because the girl, her charges has been put off. And I do believe because she was the first one that snitched, so she got a deal. So this is probably why her stuff was put off, okay, y'all? But anyway, all four of the guys was found guilty, y'all. And it was a circus, y'all. For real. I just got to show y'all better than I could tell y'all. This is the craziest trial ever. Now, they had so much stacked against them that there's no way in the world that they were going to get found not guilty, okay? But it's the begging for me, y'all. It's the begging. They are begging not to get, because they're facing the demise penalty or a life in prison. And to be honest with y'all, if I was in a place, I probably would go with the demise penalty, because I wouldn't want to stay in there the rest of my life. It's too much going on in the jail system right now. And you getting basically tortured, okay, y'all? I wouldn't be feeling stand. And y'all let me know in the comment section, what would you choose if you were facing the demise penalty or a life in prison? Which one would y'all want? I know some people gonna be like, oh, all right, at least they can come visit and this and that. But in between them visits, or you getting transferred and moved around, and the people coming at you in more ways than one, I just wouldn't want to be bothered with all of that. I seriously, I would be like, okay, that's it for me. I ain't nowhere in the world. But y'all, they are begging, okay? And I mean begging. They begging so much that one of the people that did the crime with them start busting up laughing at how bad they were begging. It's crazy, but this goes to show you that they grew up in the wrong. One grew up in, in a nice neighborhood. They're talking about that. He grew up in a nice neighborhood. All his family and people was coming forth on him that he's not like that. Yeah, he is, because this was the company that he keep. And this is why I always say this. Watch the company you keep. Just because you hang around people, that don't mean you fit in with them. That don't make you fit in. You're just trying to be something that you're not. And this is what happened to a couple of these people that was on trial. And boy, oh boy, y'all, I couldn't help it. But I know it ain't a funny thing, but you couldn't help but laugh, because the guy was laughing so hard in the courtroom, and the other one's begging so bad so that they wouldn't get the demise penalty. Y'all, you can't make this up. And in the meantime, in between time, Julio Foolio's mom is celebrating. She's laughing and she's celebrating. She's sipping and she's just kicking it. She is happy that she got justice, y'all. Foolio's mom chose his hitters after they were found guilty. And she posted up, the Julio jar and, Nurse Life, the right get back. Guilty as charged. This is what she said. Justice for Foolio. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. She was doing a lot, y'all. She was doing a lot, okay? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why couldn't they just keep going back and forth, y'all? Just keep it on wax. Just go back and forth and keep making money. What's wrong with that, y'all? What in the world is wrong with just going back and forth? However it get down and dirty or whatever. As long as it don't go to nobody losing their life, just why not just keep getting paid back and forth. And that person, because a lot of times when people beefing with somebody, that's the most time when they're making money. After the other person passes away or is taken out or this and that and this, the other person is stuck out here with nothing to do. They got nobody to really beef with, and it wasn't nothing like the beef they was beefing with, the songs going back and forth. And they lose, they win after that. Look at the whole Mo3 stuff. Almost all of the people that call themselves didn't like Mo3 or played a part, allegedly. And what happened to them? They're struggling, y'all. They're struggling. They're back and forth in jail. They're struggling. And Yellow was struggling before the Mo3 passed. He made that one hit song and it was over with. It was a wrap for him. It was. And people so tired of hearing that other song that, they sick of it. And I think that hearing that other song so much made them just sick of him, period. Not to mention a lame status, okay, y'all? Lame status. But when they lose the other person, they don't have anybody to beef with. And even if they go get somebody else, it's not the same. So they lose money. They might come out with a song after that person passes, and that song does okay. But after that, are they still snapping out? No. No, a lot of times they're not. This whole situation was sad. To go back and listen to Foolio songs and then go back and listen to the other songs, some of the ones that sound decent. It was a sad situation to sit back and witness, y'all. But watching this court and this circus at the court, y'all, it was hilarious, okay? Justice was hilarious in this case, okay? Sean Gathright, I guess his name is Get Right. He should have been Get Right. Is on the stand pleading to the jury to spare his life, y'all. He told the jury he's remorseful and apologized to the Julio Foolio family. Trial is in the penalty phase where the jury will determine whether the 4 men will get life in prison or the demise penalty for taking out Julio Foolio. And this one right here was the biggest beggar of all, y'all. He was the biggest beggar of all because you know why? He did not fit in. He didn't. And word on the street is this guy right here, he grew up in a nice neighborhood, went to private school, y'all. He didn't even go to public school. He went to private school. So he grew up with money. His sister, everybody was coming forth trying to say how nice he is, but ain't nothing nice about trying to line somebody up over some rap songs. Over some rap songs that got out of hand. And them going back and forth, back and forth. And they were caught on camera with everything. Them packing their bags to go on their little journey to take him out. All of this stuff. Y'all, you couldn't make this up. You cannot make this up. It was pathetic, the stuff that they found. And he tried his best to keep it together. But he cried too. He cried and cried and cried. Look at him, y'all. They like them light skins coming up in there. Okay? And they like them with the good hair coming up in there. So they can turn his hair into a ponytail. Okay, y'all? His lips are a little pink already. You don't even need no lipstick on him. Don't need no Kool-Aid. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't even feel sorry for them. Because you gotta get some sense sooner or later. You have to. And some of these guys had kids. Their kids is going to grow up without them. Outside of writing them and coming to visit them. And I'm going to tell y'all this. It's not a good thing taking a child to a prison. But that do show them, but this is where you're going to end up if you get in some trouble. But who wants to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for the rest of their lives? This is what they got to look forward to. And they want sympathy now. Did they give Julio Foolio any sympathy, y'all? While trying to not get the demise penalty, one of Julio Foolio's unalivers, this defense lawyer, says his client wants to be a pastor one day. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God. Now they want to be, every time they get some trouble, they want to run to God, don't they? Every time they get some trouble, but you can keep telling them over and over and over again. And they won't listen to you. All of a sudden now it's, I want to be a preacher. One day I want to be a preacher. Y'all, do he look like preacher material? I'm just asking. This is what the defense lawyer said about his client. When I tell y'all these lawyers be reaching, they be reaching. The hit was only a bump to his testimony. A bump to his testimony. These lawyers need to quit it, y'all. They need to stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. Sean Gathwright's childhood friend speaks out after he was found guilty of taking out Julio Foolio. I used to hang with one of Foolio's, hitters who was found guilty. Let me see if I can find a video, y'all. I want y'all to listen to what he got to say. I was like, Lord, they really reaching. Nobody cares how good they were and that they wasn't a hitter and all of that stuff. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, y'all. Let me see if I can get to the video. Don't nobody care. Because you did what you did and everybody told y'all to stop it. Everybody told y'all to stop it. But you wouldn't do it. Listen to him first. This got right.
Just the court today, and I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man, take responsibility, and express my feelings about this whole situation. That's what I plan on doing.
Okay, this is the guy right now talking.
How do you feel? What?
I feel very remorseful. This is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience.
I bet.
To the victim's family, I want to send my deepest condolences.
I bet you do.
And I understand that it's hard losing a child, a best friend, a brother, a cousin, and for that I just cannot say sorry enough. I feel terrible about the situation.
Only reason they feel terrible, y'all, is they got caught. My personal opinion. That's the only reason that they are feeling remorseful. And that's just him. That's just him. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find something else. Because this is the lawyer.
You would like to be a pastor. Like a prophet, to be able to speak truth and life to people.
So would you say he was active in the church?
Yes.
Now he's active in the church, y'all. You can't make this shit go up. You can't. You just can't make it up. I swear you can't make it up, y'all. Let's keep going. I need to find the other one. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Let me try to find it. Because this one is the friend. Nope, that ain't the one. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm going to find it. That is not it. Okay, give me a second. It is amazing how all of a sudden now. Here you go.
Foolio, yeah, Sean Gathright was one of. So he just got sentenced to life. Let's talk about him. I'll be honest, I grew up with Sean Gathright in Oxford, Mississippi. Me and Sean went to Oxford High School. Let me tell you, bruh, Sean wasn't no killer, bro. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. Sean was not no killer. We used to sit on this man grandma's house and smoke weed together. Sean,
he's a hitter now. He might not have been when y'all was sitting on grandma's porch and smoking some trees. Speaking of trees. Ooh, child. He wasn't then, but he was in the making because that was boring for him to sit on that porch. It was boring for him to have a good life. It was. He wanted to go out and take somebody else's life. He wanted to hang with street associates. He didn't want to hang with the kids that go into private school. So, I didn't even see what was the purpose, y'all, of all these people to come forth. I really didn't. But this is what this guy said. Oh, he's a good person. He ain't no hitter. Well, that don't mean he might not have been one back then, but he won now. He's one now. Sean Gathright was raised in a great environment. Went to a private school and got to travel all over the world. Now he's in court in tears, waiting to be sentenced for the demise of Julio Foolio. Crying his heart out. Because he know he about to be somebody's girlfriend. He know he is about to be the girl in a relationship when he get to that prison. He's nice looking, handsome. Look at him. They got him all dressed nicely too. And look like he praying right there. Like, oh Lord, can you wake me up from this nightmare? And this is all that parents be trying to do is keep them out of stuff like this. But do they listen? No. I just hope there's others that's going to use this as an example and be like, no, I wouldn't want to be facing no time like this. Let me leave these streets alone. Because I'm telling y'all, there's nothing in the streets, y'all. It's nothing there. Joining these street associates, they don't do nothing but just collect dirt on you so that they can use that against, you know, when they go get in some trouble, and then they can get you in trouble, and they get a deal on whatever they done done. This all they do. This all they do. The younger ones that's coming in, they ain't got no records and stuff like that. They get in trouble when they with them. They make them take the fall. And then they tell them, if you do this bid or whatever, you get out. You ain't going to do no time, that much of time. Your name going to be ringing in these streets. That's how they tell them. And these youngsters are already working on messing up their future. Messing up their backgrounds and all of that stuff, because when they get older and they get some kids and they got to take care of their mamas and their daddies and their kids, you know, whatever. This going to follow you. Take care of yourself. This going to follow you. So there's no reason to be out here doing it in the first place. I'm just saying, y'all. Sean, get right. Get right. Started to cry listening to his sister get emotional on the stand as she talked about their childhood memories and how he is a great uncle. She got on the stand, his sister, and she was talking about how he was, you know, will watch her baby while she's doing something, and he was babysitting and this and that and that and this. None of that matters no more. It don't matter no more. Because what he did, it doesn't matter. You're going to see your brother the rest of his life in prison. You're going to be forever till you grow old, receiving a collect call or a call you got to pay for, because Lord knows it costs a lot of money to go to jail, y'all. The commissary, through the roof. The phone calls, through the roof. They making a lot of money off of prison, y'all. They really are. And y'all get this. Ex-warden even testified and said on their behalf that, you know, instead of giving them the demise penalty, let them get life, because we need people to work. We need labor done in the prison. And y'all know they get paid like 5 cents a day or something like that. It's just a legal form of slavery. That's what I get from prisons. The warden came and, yes, y'all, and testified and said that let them live so they can work for us, basically for crumbs, for free. We need the labor because of a lot of the people that's in the prison system, they're too old. We need young guys like this. Y'all. It ain't funny, but it's funny because they are putting themselves in this kind of position, and it doesn't make any sense, y'all. It really doesn't. Lord have mercy. This guy, Davion Murphy, Lord have mercy. You know, when I went into watching it, I had a straight face. When I started watching him and him laughing and giggling, laughing at them beg for their lives. These 3 people, they were begging, and he looked like he sleep over here. I don't know. Did he even wake up for the trial? I don't even know. These 2 right here just feeling stupid as all I do is. I guess he getting his summons together because he wants to be a preacher, the one in the middle. Oh my God. It ain't funny, but it's funny. This guy was rolling laughing. He didn't have no remorse for what happened to Julio Foolio. None of that. For nothing he have ever done. He ain't had a remorse bone in his body. He was busting up laughing. Like, I can't believe I went on a mission like this to take Julio Foolio out. And I'm not laughing at that at all, y'all. This guy was laughing at the other people that went on the mission with him. Lord have mercy. He was laughing at them like, I can't believe I went on this mission with these punks. This was basically what he was saying and let loose while he was busting up laughing in the courtroom. Y'all look at him. He even started giggling, y'all. Davion Murphy couldn't stop laughing as his co-defendants were asking, begging, pleading, y'all, the jury to spare their lives in the Foolio demise case. This guy couldn't hold his composure any longer. He had me crying, laughing. And you know, you go out there and hit them trees, you're like, what is he laughing for? He going down with them. He couldn't hold it in, y'all. He was rolling laugh. Oh, Lord have mercy. This guy laughed so hard and giggling. He act like what was going on had nothing to do with him. He didn't act like he cared whatsoever. And this goes to show you that what the Bible say about bad association spoils useful habits. This goes to show you that. That Get Right guy and probably some of the other one maybe. They had no reason being around this guy right here. Loose cannon, crash dummy to the 25th power. He's sitting in court laughing and he's facing life in jail or the demise penalty. And he's busting up laughing at them. Y'all, you can't make this up. 2026, y'all, 2026, this guy was laughing so hard. He didn't even try to hold it in any longer. I guess he said, what's the bag for? They're going to give me either life or the demise penalty. What I'm going to sit here and make a fool of myself for? I did what I did, and it is what it is. These ninjas did what they did, and it is what it is. And he is crying, laughing at them in the courtroom. So this goes to show you, these three right here going to have the most problem in the prison. They scared for their life. This guy right here, loose cannon, when he go in that prison, he right at home. He at home. He going to be comfortable in there. These other three right here, I don't know if they're going to be wake sleepy up, because this is sleepy right here. Dopey, sleepy, whatever you want to call it. They got to wake him up to let him know where he's even at. But these two right here, you already see that they're going to suffer the most. Little peanut head in the middle, and then this one right here. Now, Alicia Andrews' sentence has been delayed as convicted Julio Foolio hitters seeks new trial over alleged judicial errors, okay, and biased claims, court records show. So her sentence was put off, and word on the street is she was the one that snitched first. She took the deal, and I tell you all the time, whoever the deal first, they're going to get the deal. So she's going to get the deal. She might get 15 years or something like that. She might get out to live the rest of her life. Because she's young too. But the rest of them, they're gone. They're gone. Ain't no ifs and buts about it, y'all. So, y'all wonder why Julio Foolio mama is celebrating? Wonder why she's celebrating. They are all looking like fools in that prison. Even if one that told everything, she's still going to lose a lot of years of her life out here in these streets over something stupid. Y'all remember you had, beef with people in the hood and it just went away and you didn't even care no more. You run into them or whatever. It wasn't nothing. This probably would have been the same thing. They could have went back and forth on wax. They didn't have to shed nobody. They didn't have to drop nobody's on either side. And they could have went back and forth, and continue to make money. But we got people, it's hard to say it, but it's the truth. In our race, they got some screws missing. And they like just tip for tap. You take somebody out on their side, they go take somebody out on your side. They take somebody out on your side, you take somebody out on their side. And they love this back and forth. Back and forth. It's a sad, sad situation. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But anyway, Mama Bear is celebrating that her son is getting some justice, y'all. I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but there you have it. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.